honor.
Northrop Grumman is hosting a special barbecue for USO San Diego and its 300 military personnel today. It's all part of our Feed Our Heroes program.
And Ed Lenderman right now is hanging out at the USO Neil Ash Airport Center with the details. Are you smelling the barbecue, Ed?
Barbecue.
Well, smelling and watching the eating. Good morning from the patio of the USO at the airport. Look at our Marines here, because I'm telling you what, room for seconds. They've already got seconds on their plates the first time around. Big burgers, big hot dogs, tri-tip. Let me introduce you to Private First Class Sean Tracy of Turlock, California. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for your support.
Oh, absolutely. Well, all right, take a look at this young man's plate here. He's got this form-fitting uniform on, and he's going to have to loosen. You're too young to have to loosen buttons.
Just a little bit.
Hey, so I'm going to explain a little bit more about what's going on here, but we wanted to take an opportunity. So you've already had the burger. We're having a hot dog. We still got to do tri-tip.
Yep.
Is it good?
Oh, yes. Very good.
Yeah. Now, here's the deal. As you know, the USO, in terms of funding, okay, it's all donations. This is not a government agency. So our USO at the airport sends off these Marines when they're headed to Marine combat training at Pendleton in style. Every week or so, MCRD graduates a new class. That class then gets some leave, but now they're going to Marine combat training up at Camp Pendleton. So when they come back, and now we got to get back to the real world, we send them off with some food.
Yep. Very delicious food.
Yeah. All right. Good for you. Thanks, guys, for your service. Okay. It was a pleasure seeing you. Yes, thank you so much. So, again, we've been here before because the USO can't do this on its own. For example, you see all these people over here at the barbecue pit, as well as over at the smoker. Everybody here in the light blue or ocean blue shirts is a Northrop Grumman employee. They got about 4,000 employees in Rancho Bernardo and Kearney Mesa. And so the USO relies on these organizations to take it upon themselves. So a couple of times a month before we send the Marines and anybody else in the military who's coming through San Diego on his way somewhere else with a terrific lunch. And again, the program is called Feed Our Heroes. Let me introduce you to some familiar faces. Bobby Woods, retired Sergeant Major Bobby Woods, who's the director here, and Lauren Stewart, who's the CEO. Good morning.
Good morning, Ed. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you again for your service.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
How long ago?
10 years ago I retired, but I retired with 30 years of service.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so as we've been explaining to everybody, you can't do this by yourselves. And this is just one of many programs for the local USO here, the major effort downtown. But here, the idea is everybody's gone through boot camp. They go away, be with family for a little while, but now we're back to the real world. And so everybody's in their uniforms. They're about to head to Camp Pendleton. Meanwhile, let's send them off with a lunch, courtesy of the kind of organizations as Northrop Grumman.
We can't say enough about how important it is for the community to step up and really, do something that counts for our active military and their families. And Northrop Grumman is just one of many companies that come out and help. And today is a great example of what you can do.
Yeah. And today we have about 300 young Marines that's coming through going to boot camp, and that's happened practically every week. And when the MCLD don't graduate, then down the road we'll just have an open spot for that. But we could certainly use folks to help us out.
And yes, you'd like to do this more. I mean, you're doing it twice a month as it is, and especially when they're coming back and there's a large contingent heading up to Pendleton. But the whole, again, the idea here is, okay, now you're getting back to the real world. Let's send you all with a real quality meal. And I'm telling you what, look at this.
This is some of the greatest, I tell you. I've tried it already, and I take it to be that melt in your mouth, not in your hand type of food.
These people know what they're doing.
They do, and it looks.
And they got a smoker over there too.
I wish you could smell this, right? Yeah. It smells so good.
I'll tell you what, we need to get diners, drive-ins, and dives over here, because I tell you what, they know what they're doing. I mean, look how tender that meat is.
That's great.
All right, hey, I got a chance to talk to you both about the big gala coming up May 5th. This is your principal fundraiser for the year. One more time, the USO is not a government agency, okay? You'd rely on donations.
Absolutely.
And the help of others.
For 77 years, no federal money at all. It's just the generosity of the community, and our big fundraiser is the gala, as you said, which is on May 5th.
May 5th, Marriott Marquis.
That's correct.
Tickets still available?
They are.
Okay.
www.usosandiego.org.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Anything else you want to add before you eat?
I'm just happy to be able to be a part of the USO and to be able to do this for our service members.
Thank you again for your service.
Absolutely.
All right?
Thank you.
And you manner of speaking.
Thanks, Ed. Thank you.
All right. Good people. Well, here we are. And, we've got, hey, I think my man's going back for a second. Are you going back? Are you going to have something else?
Of course.
What? Of course.
Of course.
What are we having again?
Another burger.
You had a hamburger. Yeah, you should have seen the size of this burger. Hamburger. Well, how tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". Well, he's a growing boy. I'm getting shorter and shorter. Hey, thanks again. All right.
Thank you.
And say hello to Turlock, right?
Yes,
Turlock, California. All right. Thanks, Maureen. All right. Anyway, here we are. And again, don't forget the gala, May 5th, Marriott Marquis. Tickets available. You can certainly get the website and get all the information you need to know. Gosh, it smells good here.
Oh, I bet.
Keep
Carlos,
rubbing
come
it in,
on
Dad.
down.
Thanks
I
very
know,
much.
Yeah.
your compatriot there, she's no, but Carlos, we'll get a special van for you.
Yeah, I'm going to need it.
Wow, that stuff looks good.
Look at that stuff. That's incredible.
All right, here's the info once again. Feed Our Heroes happening right now through 1:30 over at the USO Neil Ashe Airport Center, right next to the
Fantastic. And we do thank them for their service.
Yeah.
The USO does such great work. All right, let's talk to friends.